Right, so we needed to go to...
Yeah, I have a couple notes about all the things we need to do.
We need to woo Lady Woo, right? For the beast.
We do need to Lady Woo. We have no choice.
We have no choice but to woo. I hope it is this one we're thinking of then.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I would hope so. If it isn't, that'll become a bit of a problem, I think.
Yeah. I wonder if we're really on a timer. Or whether it's just, like, gated. Like, it's just making us feel like this is the only...
I feel like they would want to show the transformation. If you overrun, it feels like the sort of thing they would go and make a death scene for.
Certainly in an earlier game, there'd be no question in my mind.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
There would be a harsh time limit. But this game has been, for the most part, with a few exceptions, mostly covered in the last episode of this, or last session of this. Been pretty fair.
So we think... Did we pick a rose?
Oh, I don't think I recollected one. Oh, god damn it. You know it's going to be necessary.
Yeah.
You know it's needed.
Sorry, I didn't look at that note early enough.
You know
even
what?
Says
it would actually be quicker just to...
load.
Yeah. Such is my fear. Nearly missed it again.
Alexander takes a magnificent...
The fact that they let us do it, I think, suggests that it's needed.
I don't credit them with locking off everything. Just the locations, I guess.
I feel like they would just waste. Well, they didn't let us use the lamp with the fountain.
Oh, that's true. Okay. Yeah, maybe then. Maybe I'm being harsh.
Alexander.
He was like, I don't have time for this.
Alexander feels...
I'm gonna be a beast soon, mate. Come on. Gotta find some unfortunate lady to shackle this guy to.
Speed it up.
I'm sure he'll be lovely when he's not cursed. I mean, he was just an adventurer like us, and then he took a arrow to the knee.
Oh dear. No.
I'm hearing that a lot at the moment.
What? Why?
Because I'm playing Skyrim. Oh, look, she's here.
Oh, maybe we don't need the rose then. I mean, who knows?
Should we just go straight for it? Put this on your finger.
Alexander sees no use.
You see no use for that?
Excuse me, maid, but I have someone I'd like to tell you about.
Please, sir. I'm not allowed to talk to strangers.
Oh.
Yeah, rose first then.
Do you think the rose will do the job? There was a hair thing as well, wasn't there?
Pardon me, maid.
I know.
I hope you don't think
got a
me
jingle
full,
jangle.
But I see that you like roses. I thought you might, perhaps, like a fresh white rose.
Alexander can see the conflict in the girl's pretty face as she fights between her distrust of him and her desire for the white rose. The rose wins.
Lesson to us all.
I shouldn't, sir, but it is so lovely. I've never seen a rose of white. It looks so pale and delicate. Wherever did you find one of such a color?
There are many hedges of them on the Isle of the Beast, and they grow together like magic.
Oh, truly? What an adventure that must be to see them. But I should not speak so, especially to a stranger. Thank you for the rose, though, kind sir.
A stranger who's planning on making you go to the beast. Do you think that was enough? I don't know, it doesn't...
Probably.
Alexander has a thought about the serving girl. He decides to bring up the subject of beast with her.
Let me tell you about the place where the white roses grow. The Isle of the Beast is an enchanted place. There's a path running through a deep forest. The
It's a
path
hot
crosses 3 magic
lake.
blockades, set to keep all visitors away. At the center lives a tremendous beast.
Really? Magic blockades? How exciting! What kind of a beast? Is it very terrifying and ferocious?
It is a beast that walks on 2 legs and dresses like a prince. It speaks with the voice of a man.
A beast that talks and wears clothes? How is that possible? Is the beast magic too?
Not magical. Enchanted. The
Oh.
beast was once a prince, but a witch trapped him in the form of a beast and set him on the island. There he lives in a castle in the midst of a maze.
How terrible! Imagine how lonely he must be.
It
What
is
maze?
a very lonely prospect, isn't it?
I don't remember a maze.
I have met him, you see. He is indeed ferocious.
If there was a maze, they'd have made us
Who
go
would
through
not
it.
be?
He really exists? Oh, how it breaks my heart. If I could, I would tend to such a beast.
I am hot for
Such a
beast.
beast might find comfort in a kind face. Do you not think it so?
Oh. I think it's...
So sinister.
I very much...
I think it's so. I need this to happen.
afraid of him.
That O was really...
Maybe at first.
That was a loaded
But how
O.
silly of me to speak so. The roses in this little yard are the only magic I will ever see.
I could take you there. In fact,
Can we?
I would owe you my life if you would go. If
We don't know
you
this.
truly wish to go.
You are serious? I could leave here? Oh, I have always dreamt of leaving. But to actually go... This is the only home I have ever known.
It's a
Home
horrible
is a
home.
hard place to leave, even if you're unhappy there.
But I will go. If I can help him. I must go.
No, it's alright. We better go. It's awful.
Now I'm out of here.
Is there nothing you wish to take with you?
There is nothing.
Then take this ring. It is his.
Mm.
He will be pleased if you would wear it.
Seems so
Why, it's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Oh,
Thank
I
you.
thought we were the
kindly,
good
sir.
guy.
Beauty! Where do you think you're going?
To a place where roses grow, and to someone who truly
mean-
needs me.
Okay, but she needs you and there's roses.
I see you wear my ring. You willingly agreed to spend your life here with me? Do you know what that means?
Yes, my lord, I do. I have been touched by your story.
Pity alone need not sentence you to endure this face.
Oh, but it is a gentle face, and kind.
You look at me so sweetly and are not repulsed. Oh, by the light of your eyes, my spirit soars. The enchantment! It is broken!
I don't know, I think
am
he was better as a
pleased to have
beast.
served you, my lord. Do you still wish me to stay?
What? Speak not such
Why
nonsense.
is he wearing a
Beauty.
judge's wig?
Do you think that I learned nothing of
Clue.
true love during my time here?
This is A.
You are
Or
my
like-
queen.
Those wigs that were...
Oh, my clothes! This gown!
How well it suits your noble heart.
It feels like the
Alexander,
time period's
how can
wrong.
I ever repay you? I have nothing to offer except
You see them
my
in like
gratitude. But
Pirates of the
please,
Caribbean
Take
films.
these old clothes. Perhaps you'll find someone in need during your travels.
You have already repaid me by your example of courage, Beauty. And by your friendship, I hope.
You will always have our friendship and loyalty, Prince Alexander. But from a fellow adventurer, take some advice. If you find your true love, protect her with your life. Fear all beasts without the redeeming humanity of love. And to aid you, accept my mirror. Now that my life is no longer hung in false shadows, I have no need for it. Give it to someone with nothing to fear from the truth it reveals.
Thank you. I wish you both well.
Come, Beauty. Let me take you home.
I guess it is a maze.
Oh yeah, there's a maze there. I take it we just sort of came to the front garden.
Yeah.
Very unusual of a Sierra game not to get us right in that maze.
Well, we've already been in one.
That doesn't mean a thing.
It doesn't, but, you know, I would have been pretty annoyed.
Alright, do you think we get to go in there?
Nah,
we're done.
Nah, I don't think so. Same with Chessboard Land, you just don't get to go anywhere.
Alexander fills the hunter's lamp to the brim with the fountain water.
Speaking of Chessboard Land...
I guess you should cast a spell then? On the lamp? Wait, is that the one?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It had to be done in advance, and then it's sort of stored in your pocket like a little bomb. Ready to go
like
off.
a rain bomb?
Yeah.
Speaking the incantation would do little...
Oh, wrong dude.
Alexander prepares to enchant the hunter's lamp with the Make Rain spell incantation.
Clouds of thunder, shafts of light, come and sup with me tonight. Waters 3 have I for tea.
St. Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat. Clouds of thunder, shafts of light. Okay. What's he doing?
He's circling his head with his hand.
I wouldn't do that move with a spellbook. You're gonna get your head exploded.
The lamp in Alexander's hand gives a little perk. He hopes the spell works despite his makeshift teapot.
Ha ha.
Right, so that means we can do... So I'm going to cross this off.
Can sort these druids out.
We can do the druids. So the next thing I have is we need to go see the White Queen for the lump of coal.
Well, let's do that. I'm going to
should be
save.
Just reached that many this time.
Yeah, it's been one of them. I'm not... It doesn't fit... I mean... Some of the games...
had to save a lot.
Yeah, well, so... I mean, we've had... This is 5 sessions, which... is not typical. It hasn't felt that bad.
No, it's not...
It felt
like
pretty
a really
breezy.
drawn-out game.
Yeah. Like Cruise for a Corpse would have been like this, but we went around the same screens over and over and over again. Not that I didn't enjoy that game, but it's kind of a different level of day-to-day tension. Right, it was the Isle of Wonder, wasn't it?
Yes. I think we must be getting quite near the end anyway, because we've done a lot of things.
A lot of stuff.
Well, I just mean, like, most screens seem to have mostly been sorted.
Most screens have had our touch.
Yeah, it's had
We've
made a lasting
mark.
impact on most of them.
They've stopped dancing now. This looks pretty much as it was.
Yeah, but we've had a lot of things. We've used every plant now.
Who'd have thought that Rotten Tomato would only make it one screen?
True.
Its journey was short.
Okay, so this should be the lump of coal.
Yeah, we've got some sort of cutscene occurring. Lucky they decided to turn up.
Your Highness may as well spend her royal time contemplating something else. The lump of coal shall be sent to the Castle of the Crown under my name, and that's all there is to it.
No, it shan't.
Yes, it shall.
If the coal is sent in your name, I shall royally decree a ban on all red on this isle.
You do, and I shall royally decree that white shall be henceforth used for all mopping up of cabbage stew.
You wouldn't dare!
Oh, wouldn't I? Oh, it's you! Have you thought of any more of those brilliant ideas of yours?
Are we giving them like a second lump of coal?
I think so. It's just the White Queen wants one.
I found the two of you another lump of coal, so that you can stop
So you can
fighting
stop
over
being
the
such
one you have.
twats over this one.
Oh, let me see! A lump of coal! And what a beauty it is, too! Oh, marvellous! Now we can stop fighting, sister. Your Highness can just keep the old lump of coal, and I'll take this new one. Quite right. That settles everything. As a token of our endless esteem and royal favor, please accept this magnificent and truly incredible spoiled egg.
Thanks.
Let me see that lump of coal, Your Highness. It is a beauty, isn't it? Why, it's bigger than my lump of coal. Let me have it immediately. Over my dead body, Your Highness. It's my lump of coal, and it is indeed larger and much grander. Just look at that sheen. I demand you exchange with me immediately.
What are you gonna do? Alright.
Right, cool. So we got a spoiled egg.
Yeah. Cool.
Do we remember what that's for? Did we ever know what that was for?
I haven't.
The spoiled egg has a slightly yellow
I don't remember
shell
a spoiled
that
egg coming
bulges
up
in
at any
spots from
point
the
at
pressure
any
of the
time
gases inside.
so far. So unless I'm...
What's that?
Beauty's old clothes are very ragged and heavy. They consist of a long, thick dress and a headpiece which covers the hair and most of the face.
Are we supposed to be able to get into the castle using that?
Maybe.
Because there was that scene where there was like a procession of people, like staff, trying to get through the gates.
Going in, right?
I wonder if there are multiple ways into the castle.
Beast's mirror consists of a piece of glass set into a decorative frame. The glass is unusually clear, and the image particularly true.
It's a really good mirror.
The strand of...
Okay. Yeah, I can't think of any mention of an egg. Hang on.
The spoiled egg has a slightly yellow...
Sulfur.
Sulfur.
Yeah, it's going to be sulfurous. That will be our sulfur.
Right.
So, are we going to the druids now?
I guess so, yeah.
Nothing else to mop up?
No, we just have to fake our death in front of the genie at some point. And trade the lamp for the lamp, but that still doesn't seem that we need to do that after we do the druids.
Yeah, fair dues.
I think.
Nope. Okay. Right.
Alexander
Got a lot of items this game.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Wow.
Great gods. Perhaps he was sent by the... He is an intruder.
Not again.
Oh, good.
Look, I'll leave.
I think not. Let's go.
It's no problem.
Alexander is frozen at the spectacle before him.
We found a trespasser on the beach,
Uh-oh. Archdruid.
This must be the foreigner we were warned about. How appropriate that he should come during our rain festival. Place him in the sacrificial cage.
He's got some sort of leopard on his head.
I must rescue the princess!
There's an ancient druid saying, a man who would save others must first
Such a weird
save
saying.
himself.
Alexander is pushed into the confining wicker cage.
Like, it's like... They really don't like people who are looking to help other people.
And the cage is swung out over the bonfire.
Come on.
Alexander starts to feel a little warm.
It's egg time. No, it's rain time, not egg time. Drop us
The bottom
here.
of the cage is getting uncomfortably hot. This cage is really hot. Fire in the cage.
Fire in the cage!
Alexander pulls out Beauty's old slave clothes, desperate to beat out the flames.
That's interesting.
The flame is extinguished, but the clothes themselves burn to cinders. Alexander won't be able to keep the cage from igniting for long.
Why are we
I guess this is a decision then. Because you said
and movement must have jarred something.
use the clothes to get into the castle makes sense.
Something
but maybe
that
this
Alexander's
is
carrying
one way.
is starting to jiggle around.
This seems strange to me. Like, why have two different things? Like,
Egad, something's
yeah.
really percolating. The water in Alexander's lamp is hot. It's just about boiling.
Well, that's ruined your hand then.
Alexander feels a drop. It starts to rain.
That man is a powerful nature wizard. By the sacred oak, let him down!
Furious.
I must apologize for our rude welcoming committee. We've been feeling
Bit more than rude.
inhospitable ever since the winged ones stole our sacred miniature oak tree. Besides, Wizir Al-Hazred sent a message that we were to watch out for a highly dangerous foreign assassin. I assume you are the one he meant.
I'm sure I'm precisely who he meant. I assure you, I mean to harm no one, unless that person threatens the princess. I'm sorry to have disrupted your ceremony, but I'm running out of time.
What is it that you seek?
The oracle on the Isle of the Sacred Mountain told me I should speak to you about the realm of the dead. She told me of 2 souls in unrest there that I might be able to free.
Free souls in the realm of the dead? You're mad!
The souls might be able to help me on my mission to save the princess. It's imperative that I do everything I can. The risks are not important.
No. And yet getting yourself killed will hardly help the princess. But I will tell you what I know. Legend has it that it is the right of any human to challenge the Lord of the Dead in order to save his own life or the life of another already past. But the knowledge of how to do this was lost centuries ago. I have only heard of one who tried it, a young knight who came to the land of the Green Isles from a distant land long ago. According to the story, he was determined to challenge the Lord of the Dead for the soul of his dead lover. It is said that he tamed the Lord of the Dead's horse, a black-winged, demon-hearted beast named Nightmare. Nightmare sometimes flies to the human world to feed on certain noxious plants.
I got one.
Those unfortunate enough to see her are glad to escape with their very souls intact. Somehow the knight captured Nightmare and rode off on her back, supposedly to the realm of the dead. But neither the knight nor his lover ever returned. If there was a means for challenge, it was lost with the night.
I see. Can you tell me anything about the Lord of the Dead?
Ah, that is a blacker matter still. To the druids, he is Samhain, lord of coldness and despair. Samhain was once a man like you or I, but he insulted the gods and was sentenced to rule the underworld. Immortal he is and mateless, robbed of sleep, robbed of movement, robbed of companionship. It is said that he hates all mortals even more for the mortality that he lost. That is all I know.
Interesting. I shall remember.
Now look how the oak embers of our bonfire still glow hot despite the rain. If you're bent on your course, you'll need courage that's just as impervious to the chill. May your luck last longer than your storm, brave one.
May it indeed. Thank you, Archdruid.
Big talky time. Can we fill our skull with those embers?
I guess so.
Please don't kill me.
Alexander scoops up some of the red-hot embers in the ancient human skull.
Like a normal person would.